Welcome to Players Only on Pan a la Carte with yours truly, Noel La Pierre. Today we have our special guest, Natasha Joseph, steel band extraordinaires, musicologist to be, drill master, soloist, arranger, mentor, strong woman. Let's welcome her to Players Only. Greetings, Natasha.
Greetings, pleasure to be here.
Nice, nice. I know it's a busy woman and thing, and you're just coming from school. You understand?
Yeah, right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All
Yeah,
right.
man.
So
Always a pleasure.
Lovely, lovely. So we go and kick it off. All right. We know you. I know you.
True,
I know you a long time.
true. Faces.
Right? Yes. You understand? We know each other a long time, way back. But I want people to know your childhood, what encouraged you, and we will get to who was your biggest idol or influence in the steel
All
band.
right.
So let me start with Natasha. When you run away, or if you run away, or what you do, how you get behind the band. All right?
Okay. Well, went to Malik Secondary, comprehensive, and at the time, my plumbing teacher, Mr. Richard Gaskin, was the I see you looking shocked. Yes, I did plumbing in Form 4. But the plumbing teacher, Mr. Richard Gaskin, he was a panist, arranger. He had perfect pitch and all that. And we had a free period one day, and he was like, "Hey guys, I need you all to help me with something." So he took us to the pan room to help clean the pans, because he was now going to start the school steel band. And I don't know exactly what took place between cleaning the pan and me actually playing, but it was like I started cleaning pan, and next thing I know, I was the captain of the pan, arranging music too, all kind of bacchanal. Yeah, things happened pretty fast.
Wow.
But Mr. Gaskin was a huge influence on my entire career and musicianship.
Seen.
Yeah, he was a great model. Yes, Richard Gaskin, former member of Casablanca and the Free French.
Okay. Well, he had training. He have prospect training below his belt.
Yes.
Wow. Well, but I really surprised here. I was looking for a plumber all about the place, and you right there?
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
I really surprised it. But anyway, let me move on here and think. So you arranged that first year in the school?
Yeah. It started off with just me by myself, putting down everything on all the pans. And then little by little, it ended up being where I just putting down songs and everybody in the band learning it.
Wow.
And that happened pretty fast as well. But my deceased father, he was a panist as well. And also I come from a culture of drummers. So I already had a certain amount of dexterity and rhythm, yes, behind the instrument. So, it didn't really, it's like I start playing pan this week. In a month's time, I start arranging already. Wow. It really didn't take long.
So before you started the pan and thing, you was into music at all?
Yeah, I used to play recorder by ear, and I had taught myself to read basic music notation by age 12, 13. I could have done that.
All right.
And I started playing pan at 15, so
Wow. I stick here, but anyways, we're moving on. So when you left school, which was like 2 years after. What you all did in the panorama? What you all did in the school panorama? What, you made the finals and
We
stuff?
did not go panorama that time. We went school festival.
Okay.
That was where we had to play the test piece, Dance of the Flower, I think it was.
Is
I
that
don't
the
even
JIT composition?
remember.
Who composed that JIT?
Andrew Tanker.
Andrew Tanker. Oh, Dance of the
Flower. Yeah. And I don't remember what we come, but we were in the finals.
Okay.
We probably didn't come too high up because a lot of us were beginners. You know, we didn't have that kind of dexterity like Augustine or a police youth club.
Or
so we really, yeah. We couldn't stand up there with the big guys, you know.
Well, they did good, man. You all did great.
We made finals,
you.
so
yeah. He's a winner.
Yeah.
Long time now.
Yeah.
And then so this plumbing teacher, he is the influencer. Who is the influencer? He was
the influence. He was the influence. I mean, like, okay, here I am getting ready to go into Form 4 at Malik Secondary, and I picked music. And my mom, she find music didn't have enough subjects in it. She said, nah, you can't do that. I only see 4 things on this paper here. You gotta do something else. So you must come out with at least 9 subjects. I say, oh, well, okay. I watch the paper. I say, right, look, this here, plumbing and ting. That had 9 subjects are doing that. Right? So, and then now, the plumbing teacher turned out to be a musician. So,
she couldn't win. Your mom couldn't win.
No, she couldn't win because I used to find myself in the music room at every free period, lunchtime, recess time, free period, I in the music room. I just did, and Mr. Gaskin used to be listening to music and just writing notes, and I was amazed by that. I was like, how he doing that? He not even, it don't have an instrument next to him. He just humming and writing, like dictation. And I was very amazed by that. So I, decided from then, like, I had to be like that.
I hear you. I hear you. Praises. Nice. So that was your amateur stage coming out of school and things. So when you first step into professionalism?
That would have been some years later. So when I left school in 1992, when I'd already joined Potential Symphony, played 1 panorama, which is 92 Self, and then we went Panorama G. We won Panorama G. That was with Johan Popwell and Barry Bartholomew, Dane Gulston, Sean.
Sean, as always,
Tiny.
forget Sean.
Yeah, Tiny from Despos. Sean was from Despos too. And I forget the drummer. I forget who the drummer was.
Tony. Toby.
No, not Toby. Tony Williams. Tony. Lord. I can't remember he last name. But he's not in the country anymore. Yeah, he's not in the country anymore. But that was his side. Wait, no, it wasn't Tony. It was Pointy.
Pointy was it?
I don't know.
In the beginning?
Pontifleck. Yes, he was the drummer for Potential Symphony.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I remember that crew.
Yeah. That was a nice crew. So after getting that Ramaje experience in the band setting and start to play with the stage side, just I kept practicing, because I had a lot of models of, all right, it could be like this, it could be a arranger, or it could be a soloist, or you could teach people to play pan. And so a little while after that, I started to do small things, play the anthem somewhere, mostly in functions. That was the beginning of my professionalism.
Nice,
Put it
nice,
that
nice.
way.
All
Yeah.
right, all right. But I don't bring up something. All
Yeah, bring
right,
it up
back in
now,
the day.
man.
Bring it up.
Yeah.
That performance with potential back then, back in that time, right? I had no other choice to gravitate there, right? Because it was outstanding. First female soloist stepping up, training a different gear and moving forward. So I just tell people about this job. Down at the bike.
Yes.
You remember that gig down at the bike?
Yes.
Yeah, that was way back in the 90s too. When that
yeah. That I right. 95.
Right? With James was on bass, right? And Tan was on drums. Yeah, we put together one rehearsal. And like we play all night.
Clear.
Cut and clear. Yeah, we play. Yeah. Right? Yeah, man. That was my first introduction with you personally, and I was quite impressed, right? Because you just cut it. Every song we call, you was inside.
Yeah,
Boom. You know, so that ears has been clicking all the time.
Oh yeah, right? Yeah. I had a lot of practice where that ears is concerned. Before that time and after that time, you know. And when I grew up playing recorder by ear, so we was inside.
Wow. Yeah. Right. I can't blow that. I try to blow that and I no matter what I do. Can't get a song at all. Don't tell nobody I say that. Eh?
No. I ain't gonna sell it out.
All right. We moving on. Like this gonna be a drama interview here. I'm feeling it. So your career started back there and thing, and how do you seek your opportunities, your jobs? Do you have an agent or something?
No. You mean currently or back then?
Back then. And currently.
Okay. So back then, I didn't have an agent. It was, I guess, you know, people, you know, being in the right place at the right time sometimes, or just certain people knowing about you, you know. Sometimes people are hunt down this one, hunt down that one to get in contact with me. Going and look for jobs, so it have times where, and I think you and I did this too, they just put the instruments in the car and you drive to a venue. You understand? I do that so many times. I think we did that. I also did that with Kevin Sobers and company. You understand?
Right.
We just put instruments in the car and just, you know, we just go into our venue and we roll up and we say, here, what's going on? We come to provide entertainment. The cost is X.
Yeah. Back then, you could have taken those risks. Back then, you could have taken those risks. It didn't have Facebook. Yeah, it didn't have Facebook and YouTube, right? But now they're telling you about Facebook and so no social media.
Yeah, it didn't have followers and likes in them days.
Yeah, it didn't have followers, right? We didn't have no cell phone, right? Cell phone didn't step in yet, right? So it was, you had to track down that person to find that person.
Watch now, you had to call about 5-6 people, and then you get address, you ain't even getting the phone number yet.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, right? So those was learning grounds for us to really understand the industry. The industry, most people feel the industry is just a coloring book. You could color anyway. You understand? Yeah, that look nice, right? It's a lot of sacrifice, a lot of work, a lot of
hard work,
trial. Yes, hard work. And I wish our citizens could understand what goes into be a professional musician, right? Or a steel band panist, right? A steel band, you have so much challenges even before you start. Oh, you playing that noisy thing? Oh gosh, and this and all these stigmatized things from back in the day that we had.
I went through that too.
Yeah,
I mean, just even to get to play a pan, I had to go through that whole stigmatization thing with the home the home environment.
Yes.
Because I come home one day and I'm like, Mommy, I want to play pan. She's like, nah, that's for dropouts. You understand? You can't play no pan. You know, but I was persistent and consistently persistent.
Yeah, man.
And I still, even when I get through, I still had like teachers had to come and get permission. And when I went to Potential, they come a couple of times to get permission for me to play with the band.
Wow.
You know,
but
so
I wasn't so fortunate. I wasn't so fortunate that they get that kind of. I get a green light. First, it was a red light. It was a red light. You're going and watch.
Right. But then now it was an amber light, man.
Yeah.
It was an amber light. You get to go.
It was amber. Well,
yeah, it was amber.
But the kicks was when I almost reached, I started Invaders, right? Neighbor Stringberry there. When I almost reached Rosenello Street, I increased my footsteps. My pace get faster. And I so I bend the corner and gone in the panyard before my uncle and cousin. Right? As soon as I bend, the first man see me, hey, look, La Pierre son, what pan you come to play? You know? I did not discuss that with nobody. I did not. I went to watch.
Well done. Well done.
And to suck orange. Right? Right? So I knock off 3 tunes. So it's pressure to go. Granny waiting. You understand? Well, when she hear that, she said, I'm going to call your father. That was the rest is history. Right? But when he used to do something, right? For some apparent reason, our inner energy just talk to ourselves regardless of who say what and who say
very true.
Day, right?
Very true.
And our destiny was already written, right? And thank God is people like yourself and I decided to have a different outlook of the instrument presentation, what we're doing, right? And what can happen.
Man. Yeah.
Right? So I tell people too that my professionalism started out of Trinidad. It started in Bermuda. Yeah, so the classics and all different standards, right? For 600 people, 500 people every night, 6 nights a week, right?
Nice.
That was the show. So when I came home, there's nothing to do. What are you doing, boy? Nobody gigging, right? And that's a hard thing in Trinidad. What do you think about that, gigging? When people get together, and jam. And like you come to a venue, come to my home or your home, you bring your repertoire, my songs, and we jam. I find that was very difficult to happen back in the day. What do you think?
Well, it's kind of still difficult in this time. Not to say that they're not having jams happening. It's just that you know, I for a period, I kind of shy away from jamming because sometimes it could get out of hand. You know, like not everybody had the same kind of discipline. If it's like, as you say, a jam session, then where 5-6 people get together and we just trading, we just shedding, you know, sometimes it does be a difficult scenario. But I mean, Trinidad is a place where it's so small and we don't really have a lot of infrastructure that is developed totally towards performance and to see like have a set of gigs, right? A place that we could probably take example from is like Grenada, but then they have a tourism industry. They have a lot more hotels. So partners that play there, they're on contract. We have a few people on contract here, yes, but we don't have that many hotels.
Hotels in Trinidad not offering no contract.
Yeah,
they're schisms, you know. So going back to the 90s, right?
Yeah.
You disappear. I didn't know where it was for a little while.
In the
and you
90s.
and I saw you walking with a bass guitar on your shoulder, right? Tell me about that.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I am a musician, not just a panist. So I can't remember when it was, but I fell in love with the bass guitar because I love bass from small. I love bass. When music playing, I always used to gravitate towards the bass line. So I think it was I went by Kevin Sobers, and he had just come back from Japan with a bass, a no head bass guitar, and I was like, boy, I wanna learn to play that. And he had two, so he lent me one, and I started teaching myself to play the bass. Eventually, I bought some books and continued teaching myself to play bass, kind of thing, you know. But yeah, I like to try different things. I like to challenge myself. So yes, I
Well,
do also play bass guitar and electric guitar.
I didn't know that part. I didn't know the guitar part.
Don't
Right?
make
But
joke.
I know the guitar part. But when I saw you with the bass, and then you tell me you went on a cruise ship during that period too. Eh? Playing
Right.
bass?
That was no. On the cruise ship I played guitar.
The cruise ship you playing guitar.
Yeah. Guitar
Wow.
and pan.
So how much months
And
you spent
background
on that cruise?
vocals. The
How much
first
months
cruise
you
ship
spent?
The first cruise ship we didn't stay long. We spent like maybe 3 months. And then my second contract, we did a short, just like a filler for another band that had to leave early. And then I did 6 months. Well, actually, it was like 8 months. But yeah,
Wow.
well, it was back
I
to back.
never make a 6 months. I never make a 6 months or 8 months. I make 3.5.
Nice.
I couldn't deal with
Nice.
it back then. I find I couldn't walk nowhere else again. I couldn't go nowhere. I know the whole ship. So
Right. Now
you're
for
making
me,
a
it was nice just to see
right.
different countries and culture
That's
and
good.
meet new people.
Correct. That is
Yeah.
lovely. But
Yeah.
after time on that ship, man, it's like you gotta stay in your cabin. You gotta stay, you gotta practice because we come out and then do the same thing every day.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, so you had to find things to make yourself busy. And
True.
and when you return, you told me about Dominant Seven. What is that experience with Dominant Seven? That's a jazz group, isn't it?
Dominant 7. Look how you have me. I feeling so old now.
Boy, Natasha Gill, you know that. Right? That's one thing with this veteran here, you know. It is routine for some apparent reason when positive things going on, it is stay. Because I was
Dominant
concerned.
7.
And that's not a jazz group. You wasn't with them
That's
too?
no, I wasn't with them. I wasn't with
You
that
didn't play
Israel
with
and
them?
Brown. Nah,
Yeah.
no.
No?
Nah, that Israel and
I
Brown
put you
group.
there. Oh, well, okay. Well, maybe it's
I,
another
I,
jazz group.
yeah.
Another jazz group. Right? Because when you left to go on the cruise, I couldn't just say anything with that. But when you told me you're playing bass, you're learning to play bass, I was like, excellent pianist. She gonna play bass. I got a banker just hearing you blanking
Wow.
pan and playing bass. You know,
No, it's not. It wasn't blanking pan. It's just exploring other things. I find that when you learn another instrument besides your major instrument, you have you kind of have a deeper appreciation for your main instrument, but you also understand the functions of other things. So
okay.
It helps like with arranging and things. You know, when you play a bass guitar, you understand the function of the bass, you know, how to groove, how to get a groove, and you know, that kind of thing. You play a rhythm guitar, so you learn to fully know all these pieces. You play lead. I mean, I do all them things. So it's give you a different appreciation in a broad aspect.
I hear that. That's fabulous. That's fabulous, Natasha. I didn't know you do all of that damage, you know. I didn't know, you know. Right? Anyways, people, we are here with Natasha Joseph on Pan a la Carte Players Only, special edition. All right? We're hearing it from the one and only herself. So after that journey and thing with the cruise and doing all this stuff, right? What you settled in since then as besides school and thing, what you did? Fill in that gap there for me, I'm missing something. When you return from the cruise ship, fill in that space there.
Let's see, I returned from the cruise ship in 2006, went away for another period again, came back to Trinidad, and then I started drilling. So in 2007, I started drilling. Well, I didn't start, but I continued drilling in Tobago with Bugsy and Carib Dixieland.
Pause. Don't reach there.
Yes.
We was gigging to in Tobago at a certain time.
Yeah, yeah. But mainly in Caribbean Village.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, all right. I know you have a bouncy up down by the airport.
Yes.
Yes, and it may up here. All right,
Yeah.
see. Well, all right. So you started the drill in Tobago with Carib Dixieland.
Yes.
All right.
2007. Yes.
And how was that experience? How was Tobago take you?
Tobago was nice, you know. I mean, I could pass for Tobago, but God, from Tobago.
If I miss no hour, where?
Nah. Some of my family in Plymouth.
Okay.
So all the Ben was from Plymouth. That are my family. And Toby's as well.
Okay. That's nice, man. That's nice.
Yeah,
but
man.
you know I appear chilling out for the past few years.
Lovely. Tobago is a sweet place.
Yeah, but you could you could get the sweet and sour sauce.
Don't crack me up, that man.
You know, but all that is good. All that is really good. All that is part of living, as I say, traveling. Well, it's only few areas I haven't been in this world. Australia, New Zealand, right? I went in Asia, but I didn't go in Hong Kong side. I went in the other part of China. And you know it have Philippines, and I didn't hit all of the baggages.
Neither I've not been to Asia at all.
I know if I'm going back to Shanghai since this COVID thing. You understand?
Yeah.
But I have plenty. I have success in Shanghai. You know, I had success in I cannot say no about that. I had success in Shanghai. Right, and I like working with foreign, other language, other cultures. If I need to learn something that you could bring to your culture.
Of course.
Yeah,
that's part of it. You know, we all learn from one another.
Yeah, man. That our music or music on the whole is such a international language that it's so understood. Imagine I'm in front of China, a Chinese band, everybody's retired teachers, musicians, and they understood everything that I said in English. And I understood whatever they tried to do. Right?
Wow.
So it's amazing just by music, right? It was a good experience. So I wish that for everybody. But with doing that now, traveling, and you put yourself, the risk in traveling, what do you think about the risk in leaving your home and going to some of these places?
Yeah, well, I mean, with everything, there's a risk, right? I mean, you could leave your home to be going locally and end up in all kind of bacchanal, right?
12-story building rock and thing, you know.
Huh?
12-story building shaking, already shaking, an earthquake.
Yeah. But you know, sometimes venturing outside is worth the risk. You know, because of the rewards and benefits and just the learning experience, you know.
Correct.
So I mean, when after I come off the ship, I took a risk, and we went to Maine and spent like 6 months there, 6 months in Maine, just playing music and meeting different musicians all over North America, you know. And that was a big learning experience.
Yes, yes. And you ever come back home and just meet up at Stonewall?
Yeah. Yeah, when I came back after the ship and just going out there in Maine, I came back home. It took me like probably 2 years for people to realize that I was in Trinidad at home. How much time I go in town, it's like, you here? I say you on the ship. No, I hear since last year. What you telling me? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's amazing. That's amazing. We you know, with this experience and having this talk with you, I find Trinidadians is reactive people. You know, they just react. You understand? They doesn't get involved to push forward or move forward. It always some kind of like
Gotta wait to see. Wait to see.
Yeah.
It's like,
you know,
like we playing draft.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch you move.
Yeah.
And eat your way. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Because why I come into that is this one-man band soloing thing. Right? When I started to apply myself doing it, it caused problems. This was in 1994, 95.
Right.
The band arranger that I was involved in, steel band arranger, full meeting. And it's really amazing that you would say, well, that would never work. And I would never forget you said that. Right? Especially now today when we have so much soloists on Panagramma. Even Ramage becomes a one-man soloist thing or two-man, so using tracks, right? See how things does evolve, right? So nobody didn't give it a chance, but that would never work, but we're doing a mashing up the thing. All I was doing was trying to make a living.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And the same people who say the same people, right? I never see them come to none of the venues I'm playing. I never see them come to, but it doesn't really hold back me or hold back the culture or the art form. We have to evolve, right? And look how far from 1994, 95 to now. If it ain't a one man, if it's not a one man, something wrong as a panelist in the world right now. Everybody using tracks. What do you think about that?
Well, me personally, I use tracks on certain gigs. I still like the live thing. So sometimes I might get a gig and play like maybe a duet or something, you know, play with another instrumentalist like a keyboardist or, you know. But I am not opposed to tracks. I have a whole library full of tracks because, you know, sometimes depending on the kind of gig you get, when people want ambient music, you don't really need a whole band of live players for that.
No.
You know, if people just gonna talk over what you're playing anyway, and also is obviously a cost-effective thing for the person that hiring you. You understand? They pay less, right, than they would have to if you had 5 people. You know, and it have its profits both ways. But me personally, I do that mainly like a lot of corporate stuff, weddings, and them kind of thing. You know? For concerts, hardly. I would hardly do that in a concert. It had to be like, we had no other choice. And then, well, of course, I would use a track.
Right. I hear. I'm going to put you in a spot here.
Oh, Lord. Well, I should
If
hold
you
on to
didn't
anything.
become a musician, if you was not a Spanish musician, right, what you'd have been doing right now, Flamin?
No. If I wasn't a Spanish musician, I'd probably be into IT and computer programming.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
I like them thing too bad.
All right, so yeah, so I gotta come and take some course. I gotta come and take a course or what?
Yeah,
Because
man.
I need to upgrade my status, you know.
Yeah, man. I could teach you how to build your own computer from scratch.
What? What? You're not easy. You're really not easy. Yeah, Natasha. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yes, I love what I heard. People, players only. You understand? The creative mind. You see how far it is rich. Yeah, man.
Man.
I'm enjoying this. I enjoy this. So, where's the best Parama song you ever played? And where's your best Parama song you ever arranged?
Let me see. The best panorama song I ever played. Oh gosh, boy.
I know you have plenty by face there.
What? Well, is our phase two? Is our phase two one I'm thinking about? Yeah.
I mean, red, white, and black.
It had. No. I wasn't there for red, white, and black, and I wasn't there for sharing licks. I wasn't there for music in my blood. I wasn't there for Panami. I was there for mind your business, sweet and
Jump
sexy, high. Jump high,
Magic Drum.
Pat Bishop. I wasn't there for Magic Drum.
Where was?
My God, Magic Drum. I was in Tobago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Boy, that real hard to even think. All right, tell me. I will sing a piece of arrangement and tell me what tune is that. Parabading, tigiding, 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 pam, 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 boom, boom, beating, kudum, ting, 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 bitty, 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 bing, parabam, pam, parabam, pam, 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 padam, da, 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 bada, 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 da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun,
So the name of the song?
I can't remember. Misbehave. That is
Misbehave.
Misbehave.
Yeah.
I have to sing all of that just to remember that one.
Misbehave. You know what's going on with that stuff? Is Misbehave is the one he came back home and do?
I can't remember. Right? Yeah. Nah. I don't think so, because I think Sweet and Sexy was before Misbehave. But the introduction for Sweet and Sexy is one I could never forget. Boy. That was one of the sweetest introductions I ever played in my life.
Sweet and Sexy was nice. What about Mad Music?
Mad Music? And I don't find that was the best arrangement.
That was the best. It
was better than that.
Yeah,
that was mad.
That was mad. The music game, Mad Music, I came back and played that because of curiosity. Right? Because Musical Wine, I don't think it have any crazier song than that.
Nah, Musical Wine is the sweetest Panama tune I ever hear in my life.
Hey, you hear, but you should try to work with it. Giza and Nages, that was the hardest song I ever rehearsed in Phase 2 Fan Group.
You all did well, man.
We came 12th. Are you doing well? We was in the Savannah final night. Phase 2 to go in the Savannah for 5 p.m. to assemble for 5 p.m. final night afternoon in the Savannah by the Princess Building, practicing like if we come from South or Tobago or somewhere. Phase 2, daylight. That tune gave me horrors, real horrors, right through. We went on tour that year. We went on tour. Bugsy, we rehearsed the tune on tour, to go on tour, because man that started to put that to rest. Bugsy called the tune in a club, Banks and Chain. Musical Wine. Well, boy, if people could hide their face behind the instrument, they'd hide their face. Boy, That was the last. That was the final cremation burial of that song. That bank and chain.
Boy, that was a
second pan
sweet
players bust up their hand.
arrangement.
It's nice. It's nice. It's very nice, but it was never played right. It was never played correct. We used to rush it and speed up, and we just didn't play it right. That music wasn't ready for 85. That music wasn't ready for that period.
Yeah. Right? We should try to bring it back, man.
You should try to. You know, you should try. But it had some good song. But your best song, tell me, Jump High?
Jump High was real sweet too. But then it also had to do something for Pan, boy. It's like we could talk whole night about the best tune and we go really settle on one.
Yeah, but serious, but now I tell people, you see me, leave me out of them kind of conversation because I go say birthday party is mine, I go say birthday party is mine, but you know, Jam Me Up was good. Jam Me Up was good.
All was good, yes. What about Woman?
The ones that come second was better. The ones that come second to me was more winning than the ones that
Right.
You know, so that's good. So what you learn from Sharp during that period? What was your experiences like? You know, right? Working in that band where this man he make you feel so nice, sweet, sexy, and then he could bring bitter taste there in your mouth.
Well, working with Bugsy was always what a poet, boy. Like it was always an amazing experience when it comes to the music. Like that was always a happy place to be. And I learned plenty from just, you know, being present, you know, in terms of like orchestration. You understand? It's nobody, no arranger that I have heard so far that could really handle a middle section like Bugsy. In terms
because
of,
you end up playing in that section. I know why you went there.
Yeah. Quadros had their own counter melody. Folkman had their own thing. You understand what I'm saying? And everything else on top and in between and at the bottom. And you understand? So it was a big learning experience.
We think about how he does transform those passages by just knocking on the pan. Just knocking on the pan, he could transpose a whole verse and chorus different.
Nah, that is God-given talent. You understand? Nobody can mess with that.
You know, Natasha, if back in the day had cell phone with camera and recorder and thing, you know much music throw it down in that river, but you know much music went down that.
You don't have to tell me, boy. You don't have to tell me. It had times, even in Caribbean Dixieland, put on music and everybody jamming. We like it, what's going on. And then 5 minutes later, you can say, you see that part? Check out that part. Which I mean, just used to sink behind the pan. It's like, take all the sweetest part of the music. I mean, we real grooving and it's like, what? Take it out? Oh God. Why he do that?
Oh God. My madness.
So you know he reservoir real big. Imagine he doing sweet music and still producing sweet music.
But so when you start arrange for South, East, West, North and Tobago, 2-3 band in one zone. I just wonder what I used to roll with him, right? At one time, I was in transport. I used to say, this boy. You know, it was unbelievable. Nanny Wine. They talk about Nanny Wine. You was there.
I wasn't there actually.
You wasn't there?
No, I started playing pan in 1991. When was Nanny Wine?
Nanny Wine was somewhere. When was Nanny Wine, boy?
I don't remember.
You didn't win for him already? Nanny Wine was in the 80s?
I don't know, boy. I don't remember.
I didn't remember when Nanny Wine was, but Nanny Wine was the experience.
Watch me. That tune real different. That arrangement.
Yes.
I learned it on the stage side. So I didn't even learn the entire thing. But I heard the entire thing on YouTube once. That thing make me cry, boy. Like I couldn't believe what I was really hearing
Man, the drummer bust the band. That way you end up hearing.
Watch me. Every fault is a fashion, eh? Old people say so.
Well, boy, when he would have get one cut, he didn't get a cut us on that stage because we were sitting down good. Here we say upset, boy. Everybody play upset. And the tune going down. You come and bust the band, bringing the whole background before time. You know, 209 was Nanny Wine. Yes, 209.
209? Nah.
209? Nah.
Nah, man. Nah. Nanny Wine is an old song. It had to be something the late, it had to be like 1989, if anything, or 1988, or even 1990. I really don't remember. 89, right?
It was in the 90s. When it was
no,
that?
Boy. No, it can't be in the 90s. In 1992, it had, they can't stop them all from whining. You understand? Earl says 89.
89?
Yeah.
All right. 89. We're going with 89.
Yeah, man.
We're going with 89. All right. There you go, 89. But that was nice because here I'm not here up in potential. That is when I first started to see fellas like Popwell face out.
Yes.
And Dean Gulston. Right? They was up there.
Yeah,
right?
Popwell
but I didn't know that much.
The band.
Oh, that what I was doing?
Yeah, well, when I come in the band in 92, he was the drill master. I actually learned a lot from Popwell being the drill master of Potential Symphony.
Well, I did not
right
know
after
Popwell.
I take over.
Oh, okay. Well, Popwell, I did meet him a time. It had a band, an old time band from up Duke Street there, but used to be in festivals years ago. Anyways, I met him there in the earlier club. I was going to school still in the 70s then, trying to arrange with a small band. I said, that fella, real brave, but because back in the day, the band I come out from, you try to do that, you could get blend. But the man was not. I encourage you.
Get black.
You could get blend. I mean, back in the day, you had to eat your biscuit and not your mouth, you know, stay in line.
Yeah.
Right? You know, so I did see Popwell as a young youth coming up and thing, and his growth, I met him down by Lincoln, Enterprises, yeah.
Yes.
And that Misty, he wanted to do the Misty for Lincoln Enterprises. And
look at that.
And Kenneth tell he and Barry, nah.
Right.
You know, you had your own crew to go with them. So they left. And I left too.
Boom.
Right? Yeah, right. And Potential come and run away with the
Misty end up, yeah.
Yeah, right? And then they come with Panas. All that was done by Lincoln Enterprises. Not taking anything away from Lincoln. They end up having Sidney Joseph.
Of course.
Marcus, Panjambi,
I know I'll pass through there.
Yeah. I passed through briefly a brief time, but I didn't like Kenneth because at that time, I was already full-blown professional. I was working 6 nights, making US dollars every week, right? And if I committed to something, an emergency comes up, and I call you and tell you, I don't need no ignorant talk from you because I don't know about that steel bandism back and that BS. Back in the day, if you could talk to anybody anyhow, right? I'm a professional, and I watch your band, it had no professional. I say, where y'all going on now? I good, keep your band, right? It's all that help me to form Pandu production, right? Because you know, you might tell yourself, boy, there's problems, yes, and nah, you gotta do what you gotta do and go brave. In this industry, music is bigger than man. The instrument, bigger than man, right? So everyone, I would tell any you'd go brave, don't study left or right. You understand? The horizon is out there. You understand? You don't know how far the horizon is. It's just as far as the eye can see.
Yeah.
Right? So I just tell any youth, the horizon is, you understand? Go for it.
Yeah, man.
Because back then, those guys didn't understand the time. Was, yeah, we have a small band and yeah, something good, but they still had this steel band mentality, steel band. You know, when you're in a small combo, when you're a small size, you don't know steel band no more. When you have a whole bunch of professionals, good talented musicians, you don't know steel band no more. So back then I had a problem. So I eliminate myself and I formed Pan Group Production.
Well done.
You know, so those guys used to encourage different things, right? Thinking that they are superior. But anyway, we're moving on. That's a little history, people, on players only, but back in the day, right? But we had to deal with people like Birdie Manet and others, Kenneth, understand?
Understand? It's pace.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, at what time you felt, when you felt that passion, when you felt that passion is this 24/7 is me?
Boy, I feel that was instantaneous. Yes, it's just that, you know, in the school arena, I had to leave school and go home. Yeah, I had curfew and thing. But when I started to play with the state side, I literally used to leave home. Like in the morning, like if I go into work, I reach in the pan at like 8 o'clock in the morning, practice whole day and everything. Pan, drums, congas, everything. You understand? And then wait until stateside starts. Stateside done. And I still in the pan, practicing till about 3 in the morning, you know, and then I walking home. In them days, it was safe to walk home at 3 in the morning. Understand? I'll go home, sleep, and get up the next morning and repeat. You understand? I get the name Panjambi in school.
Oh my
because
gosh. You're the female Panjambi.
Every minute I behind a pan, every minute free that I had in school was spent behind a pan.
Right. And you know, and when you're doing these things while you're in school back then, like for me, I started in 74, 75, right?
Yeah.
I went Belmont Secondary, intermediate. I had a guy sleeping in the classroom with full screen, you understand? I sleep in. I managed to, you playing pan, boy. It's not that scorn, but man used to kind of be stoic.
Yeah,
with the response
what's your difference?
Pan, right?
Yeah.
But that year, Roland Gordon was the music teacher. You know Roland, right?
Boy. Yes, of course.
Yeah. Right. And he started this steel band. We took 4 days and we went to Panama. We had 3 tenors, 2 tenors. We ended up with 2 tenors, one at this, one at that. Get some old band from Casablanca. I would always remember the tune was Flag Woman.
Oh, cool.
You know,
yeah, tune now, man.
Yeah, you know that is when fans start to get recognition in Belmont. All the kids don't want to go in the class no more. They're fucking in the music room. And then who want to come and play pan because you're out of class? All the wrong things to come and play pan. But we didn't get no support as an intermediate school.
Yeah.
Right? And you know what they make we do? Panorama Day. Providence play, St. Francois play, QRC play, Woodbrook Secondary play, bro. We was the only intermediate school. They let everybody play and stop the panorama and say panorama done. They're going into junior monarch and kiddies kind of band. So how we play? They make we push our pants from on the entrance side of the eastern end of the stage, back on the savannah, down the pavement or on the savannah grass there, to come up where exiting on the western end and wait like if we done play. And then bring me on after everything is finished. So we close out. That's what they did, Belmont Intermediate, 1976, Flag Woman. Imagine that. That is tell you how.
1976?
Yeah.
Wow.
Right? Wow, yes. That is how our system and our culture was handled back then. And that stick with me till today. Like I'm telling you that is like yesterday. I am seeing me pushing this rack. Nobody, you know, no teachers, nobody, you know.
Wow.
Those I want to say it to some racist, but the people who was in charge was too colonialized to deal with that intermediate school. They didn't have no respect for intermediate school.
Wow.
Right? So that is all them things happen in the school system, and people don't usually know these things. Right? But no, all these schools want to push up the ban now. Everybody have pan in school now. Everybody have pan in school. But the ones who made the sacrifice found that the schools like Belmont Secondary, you know, right? Southeast Port of Spain, ghetto school. You understand? You understand? Yeah, these are the schools that raise the bar. Raise the bar. Because when Southeast come out for festival, the hut with enjoy. Pressure, the hut.
Yeah.
And that is good talk. Right? So
I heard about those times.
Yeah, man. Right? So I'm really glad for how it is now for females too in the steel band world. Look how females so prominent. What do you think about that? That's some good female in the art form. You know?
Yes, it does. It does. I personally find we need some more. When I say that, I mean that we do have some, but like it have more that really wanna come out there, but they kind of shy. You know, it's not easy. It's still not easy for a woman to really put yourself out there amongst everybody else. You know what I mean? But we definitely have a lot more females in pan. Like it has some bands, the women outnumbering the men.
Yes, like the bands in the East.
You
know, when you watch these bands, well, at that time with Harmonites, when my dad arranged it, right?
Yeah.
And the question was, where's the male youth? Where's the male youth? You've seen all these teenagers, female, and you've seen a whole...
I mean, in an area like that, the fellas probably on the block.
No, they can't come out. They can't leave the house in the night. They can't go back in. When they come out, they can't go back in.
Pressure.
Right? Yes, it used to be pressure. So it used to be female kids alone coming to practice. And there's so much you could keep them out late. They can't keep them out too late.
Yep.
You know? Right?
School in
but
the morning,
I'm impressed.
etc.
I'm impressed with the female panists. Right?
Yeah,
I hope the male will take a little example of the discipline the woman put towards playing the instrument, like making time. That is one of the things, Natasha, but they don't like to start on time. Why they don't like to start on time?
It's always a problem. It's always a problem.
All right, and we're moving as young woman. What do you think about our president, first female president? She's strong,
I think yes. I think she's strong, and she trying new things. You know, first ever Panorama in Tobago, Panorama finals for medium band. You know, that was a very bold move, I would say. You know, I was, when I first heard of it, I was thinking to myself, oh my God, how this gonna happen, boy? The logistics, blah blah blah. But you know, it worked out. It worked out in the end, and it was as far as they think, because I couldn't make it, it was successful. So, you know, I'm looking forward to, you know, what she have in store for us. You know, it's not so long ago, so it's still I think she still have things up her sleeve that we in experience as yet. But you know, so far so good. And I mean, she take over in a time where it had a lot of you know, contention and controversy and bacchanal. And she's steering the ship from then till now. So yeah, I mean, it had to be good.
It had to be good. Especially that Tobago thing when you talk about it. I had problems with it. I don't mind it. Right? I support it, but not same year. Not the same year. At least let me plan thing right now, because I get tired of punching Bigo doing thing by Kivai and just hustling and doing thing. Because it don't last. Like pan in the 21st century, don't memory lane.
God, pan in the 21st century was nice.
Right.
What about festival, boy? What about
festival? Where we festival? Festival with the kind of quality players we have now, that's what they need. They need festival discipline.
Yeah,
right?
they need a little smoothing of the skills because
Yes.
we have highly skilled players
Yes.
that
But
that really
only
don't have
Panorama
full
version.
control. Yeah, they don't have full control of the instrument, man.
Nope.
You know?
There's
And the
Panorama version.
yes. Festivals bring that out in you.
Yes. And you have to be disciplined. You have to be a different form of discipline to approach festival. Especially if you want to make the finals. Making the finals is not as easy as Panorama finals. Full stop.
True.
You know? All right? Yeah, man. So, yeah, what's going on? Before we come to the end, Natasha, I enjoying this interview, girl. You understand?
Yeah, we linemen.
We here with Natasha Joseph on the a la carte. You understand? We want the a la carte players only. She is a player. Trust me. So, Natasha, what advice you have for young people who want to aspire to be like you?
Well, what I would say is that success is not a destination, it's a journey. And in saying that, meaning that, well, you know, not everybody going to have overnight success. So if you're really, really serious about Pan and you're aspiring to be wherever you could be, know that you're probably going to have to work very hard and have some sleepless nights and some kind of toil, even fight on. You understand? Your friends might watch you different. They might find you playing pan so right through up, you're boring or you're lame. You understand? But you know, you get to define your success, and you get to work and be patient, because you know sometimes it is get a little frustrating sometimes, you know, when you're really going behind this thing
like
and
right now.
Yeah.
Like right now.
You understand? So you have to remember to be patient with yourself and patient with people around you who really don't understand what your vision is. You need to hold on to that, whatever it might be. You understand? Success is not always the acquisition of material things, you know, how much of this you have or how much of that you own. You understand? Sometimes success could just be that, you know, you was able to learn XYZ this particular day, or you set goals and you was able to achieve them. You understand? So I think, yeah, that's what I'd have to say to aspiring musicians.
Nice. But we're coming to wrap up shortly, but this year, you was on Sons of Steel.
Yes.
Was featured on Sons of Steel this year.
Yes, I enjoyed that performance.
Nice. And you also tell me about the musicians. You're going by the standpipe and you're seeing Russell and you're seeing this one.
Yes,
Since Small.
Yes. I remember it's Russell self. I toting water, because in them days the pipe wasn't in the house. So in order to have access to water, we used to tote water and fill the drum. Right? And I buy the standpipe, you know, and Russell pull up in a little chimney, come out with the guitar, and he go on and practice in a house right across the road from the pipe. And I always used to be like, wow, they're playing music, boy. I had no idea at that time that I would become a musician and even to be on the same stage. You understand? Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Oh my God. That is amazing.
Yeah, I was nowhere in my thoughts. Like, I didn't even think, and when I saw the guitar, I would think, yeah, I could play one of those. It's just like, wow. You know?
I hear. And when you try to tell people these stories, they doesn't understand the passion. You so innocent. You innocent in it, but you feeling this vibe up so small.
Yeah. Yes, literally, like, you know, like in the movies, in that moment when somebody see like a star and like everything around the world stop and that one person they're paying attention to just have this like halo, this bright glow around them. That is how I used to feel. It's like,
wow. You know, like, I had a laugh like this because I grew up, those guys from Invaders, my father's friends, used to call me Boom. Right? Boom. Right? Because everybody after practice used to leave this. I used to live in this tenement yard on Trackwood Road. Right opposite Playboys. Right? The Playboys is presently.
Yes.
And they used to bring the sticks and give me, that used to be my toy. That was my toys. Like how you hire your rattler, your shaker, wherever you're playing with that small, my toys was pan sticks. So the bass stick is the long like going boom, 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 boom. To get the song on the bass. So them fellas give me a guy named Carte. Right? He give me the name Boom. Right? So anytime anybody hear Boom or call me Boom, you had to know me from
way back when.
When, right. You know, so it's so much interaction that you went through that I don't know went through, because from 4 years old, I knew I was going to play pan every day.
Wow, wow.
That was my dream since then, to play
pan
like my father. Like my father and his friends, all of them, everybody from Woodbrook, Newtown used to play pan. Dress nice and play pan. Right? I remember that.
Yeah.
Right? So I always look forward to that. So as we come to the end, what you're doing presently, where is your movement like?
Well, these days, I just finished UE, so I'm just waiting to graduate with my bachelor's in music.
Shit. Oh, God. Yeah, man.
And I started this long time ago, but I resumed my own little masterclass called Music Gym. Right, is basically a masterclass of improvisation approaches to improvisation. So we do different things. We look at different aspects of, so of course.
I did audition.
We good. Nah. No auditions necessary. What else I'm doing, boy? I just resumed playing with National Philharmonic Orchestra, NPO. And then so we have NPO, Music Gym, Elan Palais, playing with Elan Palais too.
How long now you with the Palais?
Some years, since 2016, I believe.
All right.
Yeah, since 2016.
You know Ming. You know Ming is the first man to sell me my stereo system. Yamaha.
Wow.
8-channel mixer, powered, JBL boxes, microphone.
Well, look at that. Trinidad small enough. Trinidad real small.
If it's small, yeah, man. Right? I don't used to say, you know how to play music. As a musician, I play keyboard and boom. He closed down the store and LM Palais, but
watch me. I used to play in gigs. I wonder if you was there, boy. I used to play gigs with Ming father. Yeah, it's right. He used to live in Woodbrook. I can't remember exactly where.
Yeah, who is Ming father? What is his name?
But I can't remember now, boy. That is a long time, Jed.
I had to source that name. I'm
going in before meeting Ming, I used to play with Ming father.
Right.
And the partner Chinese Association.
Okay. You
understand? I can't remember how that happened.
Wow.
But I remember playing a couple of times in Chinese Association, boy.
Well, Natasha, may God continue to bless you and guide you. Protect you. May your journey spread like butter melted in the sun, smooth, on a nice hot bake. You understand? Let the knowledge, the information you teach, your music, gravitate and pick up 1 and 2. It mightn't be everybody, but the ones and two does add up, right? Just like music, small steps. We move in small steps and make big spaces.
Bar by bar.
Bar by bar. All right. I want to thank you. But before you leave, what's the #1 show on Pan a la Carte?
Well, we're telling yourself the #1 show is Players Only, Pan a la Carte.
Nice. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for the support.
Thanks for having me. We had a line, man.
We had a, oh gosh, don't worry. Hey, Saturday, right? We having our first Sons of Steel concert featuring a band from Toronto called Bruce Carte and the Lion Mega Project. They have the #1 drummer in that band in the world, Lionel Lewis.
What?
I don't know if you ever come up. Oh, yes, Lionel Lewis did.
Don't make joke.
I'm telling you.
You keep my posted share the flyer so I can share it now, man.
Yes, man. I'm going to send it for you. That show was amazing. If you think Sons of Steel gone this year was hot, that show.
It could be hotter.
Yeah, boy. Lionel Lewis, Bruce Carte,
Lewis,
and
boy.
Juice Rouse. Yeah, man. The Tony P on percussion. We had that show up in Cascadia. That was amazing, right? So we running the whole show Saturday, please God. All right, so I'll send you the flyer.
Sweet.
All right, so people, we just heard from Natasha over an hour now about, in a nutshell, her life journey as a pianist musician. Is now she has a bachelor's degree. Master's? What is this? Bachelor's degree in music, right? I'm seeing her being a musicologist in years to come. I want God to continue to bless her and bless her. All right. Thank you from Pan a la Carte, Noel La Pierre and Sons of Steel, Earl Jr. and Olu Jimmy. Right? We want to say we love you. He is one of us.
Love you guys too.
Of Steel. He is a sibling of Steel. All right.
Sister of Steel, a sibling sister of Steel.
Yes, SOS in the house. All right.
You don't know. Yeah, man.
So, all right. So today, a beautiful interview. All right. Look out for Pan a la Carte tomorrow, Thursday. All right. And of course, Friday, Tunesville from my brother Earl Jr. All right. He's on this Friday, sorry. Natasha, Earl had a call for Tunes, a bill performance.
All right.
All right, so that's on a Friday night. And then Saturday, we have the Sons of Steel, right, Pan production show. And what else? Sunday, we going. We going to the Sons of Steel. The cameraman, he gets excited. Man, no drinking in the studio, man.
While we talking,
yes, he gets excited. I ain't paying the insurance, no, Raz. I ain't paying no insurance this month.
You understand what I'm saying?
All right, so Saturday, Sons of Steel. Don't forget, Sunday also, the Inspirational Sunday. I want to say thank you guys for supporting us. Natasha, I love you dearly.
Love you too. Thanks for having me.
Yes, man. Thanks. This is a long people. This interview here is overdue, you know. All right. But thank God we make it happen. I want to say thanks to Earl Jr., the producer of Pan a la Carte Players Only. All right. From my home to your home, may God continue to bless us. Give thanks. Natasha.
Blessings. Ashe.
Blessings. Ashe.
Yeah, man.
Yep. Yes, we are out of it.